One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Glad to have you with us at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, Texas, home to the UTSA Roadrunners. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the UTSA Roadrunners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Roadrunners will get us started with the opening kickoff. On the run, it's House. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Ole Miss. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
The run from the shotgun. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
And a great job on the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right at the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot. But that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. And after that strong play on first down, they're right on the cusp of a score. Second and goal. Touchdown, Roadrunners! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
UTSA 7, Ole Miss 0.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And the Rebels can really attack on this second and short. Looking to throw, it's Strong. Got his man quickly. Lowers those pads. How about this freshman leading them on the chase and making the big play after the catch?
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's McLeod. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That cornerback putting his face in the fan, I love it. Coming up quickly, making a tackle in space.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He'll try to take it back. The tag. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. This defense making a big
defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're
Breaks into the open. Past the 20. Touchdown, Rebels! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
And he's not going to take the touchback. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. He's out past the 35. He's loose on the right. The 20. He's at the touchdown, UTSA. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Offense ready to go back to work. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really important to get something out of this drive. Laundry down on the field as the pass is incomplete, but let's see what the penalty is. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Second down coming up. Dropping back, it's Strong. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. The sudden change on the turnover, man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. Starts a drive trying to go up top. It's complete on the right side. Got room on the return. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, and they're in business here with a first down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Man, what an opening quarter for this offense. They've got it again, first and Sneak gets it done. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse. There he goes. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. And with that last carry, into triple digits, over 100 yards for the day.
And he's showing you power. He's showing you speed. He's showing you make you miss. He really is showing you he's a complete back. And by the way, it's still the first down.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Rebels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. At the 40, there he goes. He smashes his way through again. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Well, you saw that broken tackle, David. This defense has to do a real good job with gang tackling to stop this guy today.
You cannot assume one guy's going to get him to the ground. Everybody's got to swarm to the football, all eyes on him, and play physical.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Well, it's a nice job by the receiver there on the slant throw. Gets across the defender, makes the nice catch, hauls it in.
Ball's at the 27. It's third and short. Can they avoid making that fourth down decision? Picks up the first down. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. And the Rebels kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Leaves it with the running back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Pulls it and fires to the left. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. The Rebels line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass is incomplete, and that's how the first quarter comes to a close. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Off the RPO, throw to the right, looking for the first. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Ole Miss! And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. UTSA takes over and the offense ready to hit the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been turning it on. Smashes ahead. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior. Makes a play after the grab. The Roadrunners just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. From the gun, the running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Quarterback on the keeper. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Here's a heat. Skips away from pressure. He'll let it go to the left. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Touchdown, Red Runner. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
That is so hard to defend. QB wants to make a play from the pocket, but does a great job escaping to his left, eyes down the field. Palmer, he looked like a young, athletic Jesse Palmer, getting outside the pocket and throwing a dime.
I would have torn my ACL if I had tried to roll out to my left like that in my playing days, but how about this quarterback keeping his eyes downfield, never quitting on the play, and finding a viable option and delivering an accurate throw so that he could advance it after the catch and take it all the way into the end zone.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Mountain West. Stanford is just getting tuned up today. This is like watching an MMA fight where you start to question your own morals. Who sanctioned this bout? They're trailing by 14 to Pittsburgh. Any change of momentum, any notable highlights from Mountain West country, we'll let you know, fellas.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Got room at the 35. Smacks him with the stiff arm. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Yeah, another good run. I feel like we could put that on loop, Jesse. Just another good run, another good run, another good run. Over 150 yards on the day. He's been the complete package, showing off all his skills today.
And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short gain.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's McLeod. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Last time they had it, they were backed up in their own end, marched right down the field and scored, and now they'll try to do that once again. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Man, that's so frustrating, and it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
And he'll be brought down.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
He's going to take off. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
And the Roadrunners are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
I'm not sure this was ever a real decision. They'll go for it on 4th and inches. Tries to get it on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Love the call going RPO here on 4th and short. How about the running back? This is a guy that gets the tough yards. He finds ways to get those hidden yards. He can push the pile, drive the legs. Showed you that right there.
Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down the 1 of play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense, next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
The Roadrunners have it with a 1st and 10. It's complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad, because it's been a struggle in the first half.
Ole Miss 14.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. From the gun, the give, looking for room. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Avoids pressure. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And the ball is free on the pitch. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. And the Rebels will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Touchdown, UTSA! The hidden yardage, the big play, special teams coming through.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
14.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Keeping it on the ground with the single back.
The running back carry. Loses
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
First half. The score, UTSA 49, Ole Miss 14.
The Rebels will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Going to the run to start this second half. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. He now has 115 yards on the ground, and what a season he's having. It's almost certainly going to be a 1,000-yard campaign. They'll leave it with him. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like, coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
And the returner will be brought down. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. The give out of the gun. Breaks into the open. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. And the Rebels, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Sends it back in motion. Wants to fire on second down. Good timing on the quick out. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. Wide receiver going in motion. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Finds his man, it's Hamilton. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
On the double.
The Rebels are on the move.
Let's go.
They'll try the run. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Rebels back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. To the ground with the back. Sweet cut there. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, there was something the quarterback liked in the pre-snap there, thinking his primary target was going to have a favorable matchup, but the defense did a nice job disguising that look. They got more bodies over to him and forced the incompletion.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Rebels! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
UTSA 49, Ole Miss 21.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. And even after that last score, still working with a great big cushion. There he goes. The 20. Touchdown, Roadrunners. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
And now this offense will take the field again. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Got the first down and still on his feet. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
Yeah, and you wonder if that was the right read by the quarterback on that RPO. Maybe he should have just handed that off because there was nobody open downfield to throw to.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's McLeod. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And a nice, solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And when you go 5 wide, man, and you spread the formation, it puts a lot of emphasis on those trenches. And those trenches have got to be good. And you got to pick up those guys up front. They didn't do it, and they're getting their quarterback hit as he throws the football.
Running through contact. Finds a crease at the 20. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
And 3rd down, they keep it on the ground with their playmaker. They give him the football. They got so much confidence in this guy and their offensive line, and they get the 1st down.
Listen, just to be on the field on 3rd down as a running back means you've got to be versatile, right? You got to be able to catch the ball. You got to be able to block. But if they want to hand it off to you on 3rd down, too, you got to be able to go find a way to keep the drive alive. This dude has all the tools in the toolbox.
We've reached the break, and it's UTSA on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Works the middle of the field. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss! In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
56, Ole Miss, 28.
And he's going to try to return this one. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. It's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get. Gets a turnover.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing, big turnover forced by the defense.
Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Hand off from the shotgun. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And the Roadrunners getting set on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Gives it on the option. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to solve.
Turning it on! Touchdown, UT San Antonio! And they take it in for 6 more points. That score pushes this out to a comfortable margin, and they are so close to a 10-game winning streak.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-him football, that last touchdown, he's picked off and he's thrown a dozen of them. He was looking for a little more on that return, but he hands this offense a short field at the 35. Leaves it with the back. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
Unloads quickly. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. He unleashed unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the fourth down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. Fourth down, you can tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big fourth down conversion.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
The Roadrunners have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football, but when you got a back like this who punches the ball in the end zone consistently almost every single game, you are going to feed that animal the rock.
They've converted third downs all day long, and now a chance to get a touchdown on 3rd and goal. And they'll take a knee. I see a look of disappointment from this kicker, but that offense is happy. They'll stay out there and go for it. 4th and goal from the 4. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a
the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see a squad from the pack. They'll give it to the back. Knocked down behind the line, and this defense trying to shut down the running game and set the tone right out of the gate. And the Trojans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at second. Oh, he's got some space. Powers through. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. The Trojans come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Under fire. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Looking downfield on first down. He's going to run it. Crosses the 40. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. And the Trojans in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
The Trojans want to pick up the tempo. From the red zone, looking for a man. Flushed out of the pocket. And he won't! Use the play fake, now to throw. Here comes the heat. Still on his feet at the 40. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Oh, they're after him. Gets rid of it. It just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. So now it's second and long.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a third and long. This one breaks into the open. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Offense gets set for second down. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Now staring at a third down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. Would have just been a 49-yard field goal try, but they're hungry for touchdown, so they'll try to move the chains on 4th and short. Caught, close to the marker, it's Andrews. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on the score. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Moves around to clear up the vision. And into the end zone. And he's forced out of bounds, close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He'll pull it on the read. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Touchdown, Trojans! And the Trojans backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. There he goes! Smashes through the tackle. The 40, at the 30. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. They just flip the entire field, and now they'll try to cash in on 1st and 10 from the 20. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. This time on target. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. He's looking to pass. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. The snap sets up the throw. Dances away to buy time. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Offense in a bunch formation. Wants to throw on 1st down. Going to try to get it himself. At midfield, he's got room. And maybe they try to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another 1st down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet. To the air on 1st down. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, He wants to change this route. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that. Going for it all. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Trojans will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Couldn't get away from that cover. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. He'll do it himself. Got enough for the 1st. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. He'll keep it himself. At the 20, he's got space. What a good run there. He has enough for the 1st down. And the Trojans have pushed it inside the 20. Keeps looking downfield. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Finds a man on the left. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to the end zone. Touch! From the shotgun, they'll run it. Breaks the tackle. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The Trojans come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Now improvising. QB got it himself. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. They want to run it left here. Runs through and runs through another guy. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Down to the 26-yard line and a 1st down. Bringing the heat. He'll pull it down. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a 1st down. No big secret what they're trying to do here. They've kept it on the ground. It's 1st and 10. Got enough space. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. The Trojans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll ride his man on the option. Plows through the defense. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pressure coming. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Looking down the middle. Finds his man open. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Trojans are on the move. The give on the option. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Gives it on the option. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Here comes a 3rd down situation, and the defense hasn't been able to slow them down. He's taking the shot. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll pull it down, turning it on. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. The Trojans, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. And they corral him at the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic.
And they're going to score again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Clark. Nice gain on that play, but it leaves it a little short of the 1st down. And the Trojans can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Now on second down. From the gun. Give on the inside. And this play will be for no gain, and that is going to do it. Final play of the fourth quarter. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team...
Welcome to Bowl Week. Glad to have you with us from Boca Raton, Florida for what ought to be an exciting matchup in the roofclaim.com Boca Raton Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see the number. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep, good coverage.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Working that left side now. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Firing to the right, complete. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down. And the Zips come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Here's the handoff. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. The Sweet Feet buy a little time. Going right and going deep. Makes the catch. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. From the gun. Looking for the goal line. And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1. The Zips in the hurry up. They'll try to run it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This is the 8th play of this long drive, and it's 3rd and goal. Trying to pound it in. He stopped again, and they tried to convert this short yardage with the running game and have had 0 success in 4th down. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field in the offense. And they'll finish them. He'll start this drive firing. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Guys, it's Akron holding the lead here so far. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. And he takes it in. Give on the inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Give to the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Zips now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Rushes on him. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. The Zips come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Release to the back. Grabs it in the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Zips are flying down the field. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Gets it out quickly. The Zips, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. And, guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. Under fire. He is stopped well short of the first down marker at the 15, and let's see what they do on 4th. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Makes a grab past the marker. He's stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Touchdown, Akron! And the Zips just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. The Zips come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Hauls it in. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, 1st and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Zips! The offense basically has the whole field in front of them, backed up close to their own end zone. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Open space at the 25. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. And the Zips, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. And he runs into a wall, maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here comes the heat. He's open on the right. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. The Zips come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll try to do it himself. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the 1st down. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The RPO fired complete to the left. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. And the Zips pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They give it to him again. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Zips kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. Boom. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a 1st down in the red zone at the 11. Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Going for 6. Picked off to stop the threat. And this... Makes the quick grab. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Let's see what they've got on second down. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Akron holding the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So the final period starts with a second down play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game. He's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Takes a hit as he fires. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Incomplete. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Let's go. Off the play fake on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. Takes it the other way. He's out of bounds. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play. Lofts one high and deep. Makes the grab on the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Pass interference. Defense.
The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. Complete in the middle. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season. Also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for them. And we have breaking news. Quarterback on the keeper. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Throws to the tight end. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. And the Zips have taken it inside the 20. Now from inside the red zone. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. This time it's complete. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field. Intercepted deep in his own end.
Reese, I know you're